Hey, what's up, Speed Force? I am finally back. We've got Chris and Blaze here with us today. Let's get into it. We're going to be going over why I hate Shrek.
Speedy Mon.
As many of you may know, I have hated Shrek since the dawn of time. There's just about no one on this planet that I hate more than Shrek. I've had so many people asking me for so long why I hate Shrek as much as I do. So I figured, why not scratch that itch for everyone who's been curious? Why I Hate Shrek by Speedy Mon. Reason number one, I've never seen the Shrek movies. Why would I like somebody when I don't even care enough to watch their movies? Reason number two is one time Shrek borrowed my lawnmower without asking, and then when he brought it back, it was completely covered in swamp goo. I know this may sound a bit unbelievable, but Shrek used to be my neighbor. When he was my neighbor, he stole my lawnmower, and he mowed his swamp water with it, which, as you may guess, broke the lawnmower because you can't really mow swamp water. Reason number three is the Shreksis changed swamp mass ogre. I mean, just look at this. What's to like about this? Reason number four is he insists on doing interpretive dances at every single social gathering that we go to together. Have you ever seen an ogre do a dance that can hardly even be described as a dance? Let's just say if you haven't, you don't want to. There's way too much jiggling and stomping to be enjoyable. The ripples of Shrek's body are enough to make you seasick. The fifth reason is he interrupted my wedding ceremony to give a lengthy speech on the virtues of swamp life. I credit Shrek doing this as the reason that my marriage ended in divorce. This is 100% surely what caused my ex-wife to cheat on me. Six is just Shrek's fashion sense. It's limited to burlap and mud, and it's really not my style. You see me, the fashionista I am, got my black shirt, my little chain on. Doesn't get much more fashionable than this. Number seven, he's always asking for my opinion on which mud puddle is the best for a spa day. So I'm just going to paint you a little bit of a picture here. You've got a day off at the end of a long week of work. You've decided to treat yourself to a relaxing spa day. You have cucumbers on your eyes, fish nibbling at the skin on your feet. What could be better? Nothing. Nothing could be better, and Shrek is here to make sure of it. In the middle of your spa treatment, Shrek shakes you back to reality and sprays thick spittle on your face as he asks for the best puddle outside for soaking his sack in. Spa day ruined. Reason number eight is Shrek once prank called me in his best Scottish accent, pretending to be a distant cousin. For those of you who don't know, 6 months ago, my Scottish cousin, Mr. Biscuits, died in a mysterious accident. I was absolutely devastated, and 2 weeks later, Shrek prank called me pretending to be Mr. Biscuits. He gave me false hope that Mr. Biscuit somehow miraculously survived, and that's just downright evil if you ask me. Reason number nine, there's only one amazing green person, and his name is Piccolo. Shrek is a wannabe. My boy Piccolo is the original green machine. Shrek could never hold a candle to him, yet he clearly wants to be just like him. Reason number 10, Shrek constantly offers me swamp smoothies, which are horrible. I may have been tricked into drinking Shrek's Man mayonnaise. Reason 11 is he borrowed my car and returned it covered in moss. Reason number 12 is he keeps insisting that he's the world's leading expert on swampology. I just googled it. Swampology doesn't even exist. Shrek is a habitual liar who thinks being a fake swamp scientist makes him special. Reason 13, Shrek invited me to join the Order of the Onion and wouldn't take no for an answer. When Shrek failed to convince me swampology exists, he decided the next logical lie was to try to convince me that he was more important than he was. Shocker. How did he try to do this? He fabricated a one-member secret society, led by him, the only member, called the Order of the Onion, and harassed me to join until I said yes. I now can't escape the society. Shrek believes that swamp gas is the key to solving the world's energy crisis. By swamp gas, he means his own farts, and these are usually far too wet to be flammable and far too dirty to be a clean source of energy. Reason number 15 is he once challenged me to a burping the alphabet contest and won. This is how I discovered I cannot burp on command. 16th reason is Shrek has a habit for leaving behind muddy footprints all over my freshly cleaned floors. Shrek is constantly leaving muddy footprints on my floor every time he leaves the bathroom. The only weird thing is there's never any mud on his feet when he goes into the bathroom, and there's no mud stored in the bathroom, so I'm not sure where the mud is coming from.
I'm not sure that's mud, buddy.
What are you implying?
I think he's just dooking on his feet and just walking around.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Mm-hmm.
Reason number 17. Shrek versus the sniper from Team Fortress 2.
What are you doing in my swamp? Holy!
I don't know. We found it on Pornhub.
I think that's right.
Yeah, not at the end case. It's a 2-minute video. Stream. He shoved him up his ass. Reason 18. He once tried to convince me that ogre-sized sunscreen was the next big business opportunity. He is clearly a scam artist. Reason 19. Shrek insists that every problem can be solved by giving it a good old-fashioned ogre hug. This just isn't cool. It's creepy and uncomfortable, and nobody ever actually wants them. Someone needs to stop this monster. Reason 20. Shrek organized a swamp dance-off in my living room, resulting in broken furniture.
Oh shit, I think I was there for that one.
Yeah. I wasn't, so thanks for letting me know what was happening. Reason 21 is he once sent me a swamp-themed gift basket, which included a live snake and a jar of swamp water. Reason 22, Shrek has an uncanny ability to find the last cookie in the cookie jar, leaving none for anyone else. Cookies are meant to be shared, and that selfish ogre never leaves my cookies. Reason 23, his constant obsession with onions has made me despise the vegetable. I used to love onions. Now I always order my McDonald's burgers without onion. Reason 24. Shrek's favorite hobby of yodeling in the early mornings ruined the peace and quiet of the neighborhood. There is no sound more horrifying than a yodeling Shrek at 4 a.m. This is actually the main reason that I moved out of that neighborhood. Reason 25. Shrek's constant habit of asking, "Do you know the Muffin Man?" became incredibly irritating. I do not know the Muffin Man, but every single time he would ask me this question, it would cause me unbearable pain because my dead cousin, Mr. Biscuits, used to love muffins. Reason 26 is his love for wrestling with farm animals made me very uncomfortable. I'm sorry, I know he's not a human, but he's also not a farm animal. He should not be rubbing on them like that.
Sent me a video of him oiled up wrestling one.
Yeah, it shouldn't be happening. Reason number 27 is his peculiar obsession with collecting rusty spoons is just too odd for my liking. He's not eating anything with those. Why keep them? I hope he dies specifically because of this. Reason 28. My best friend Blaze has a secret crush on Shrek and I am jealous. This is honestly one of the biggest reasons I hate Shrek. Blaze should absolutely not have an interest in anyone besides me. I am his best friend, and that means I should have 100% of his attention. Reason 29. My friend Chris also has a crush on Shrek. This is just adding insult to injury. Reason 30. Ogres are not real. I wish Shrek would just accept ogres aren't real because then he would stop existing and I would be free of him. The psychologist is wrong, and taking my meds isn't enough to make Shrek go away. Reason 31. Shrek once accidentally sat on my pet rock and shattered it into pieces, and he didn't even apologize. Shrek's ass is just too powerful. That thing be stankin', and the complete lack of remorse is downright sickening. Reason 32. He claims to have a secret recipe for the ultimate swamp stew, but refuses to share it. For the last few years, the chili cook-off and stew cook-off at the local county fair, Shrek showed up with the most delightful smelling dish. This was completely unexpected, and I knew I needed to try it. I snuck over and tried some when he wasn't looking, and it was the best thing I've ever eaten. When I asked him for the recipe, he refused to tell me, and now holds it over my head.
Oh, he told me.
Reason 33. I suspect Shrek may be my father. One time I was playing a game of Segway Polo with Shrek and he scored a goal on me. As soon as he did this, he turned to me and screamed, "Who's your daddy? I'm your daddy! Get swamped!" This statement shook me to my very core. Could it really be true? Was Shrek really my dad? Was this my Luke Skywalker moment? Still not sure. Reason 34. Shrek insists on attending formal events wearing swamp muck-covered boots. How rude can one ogre get? Reason number 35. Shrek jumping on the bed.
Five little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell up and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Four little monkeys jumping on the bed. Three little monkeys jumping on the bed. Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One little monkey jumping on the bed. No more monkey jumping on the bed.
Reason number 36. He always brings up the topic of ogre hygiene in every conversation. Have you ever been eating a delicious meal and all of a sudden a horrifying green ogre walks into your dining room and starts telling you about how effective it is for ogres to wash their own ass crack with their own tongue? I have. Instant appetite ruiner. Reason number 37. Shrek's incessant onion breath ruins every meal. Not only does Shrek insist on constantly barging into the house every time he smells a good meal, but his breath is so rancid that it completely ruins the meal. Reason 38, he uses ogre-sized toilet paper rolls, emptying them in a day. Shrek has bragged to me countless times that he doesn't wipe his ass, like the neckbeard he is, so I don't even want to think about what he's using all that toilet paper for. Probably something he Shrek'd. Reason 39, Shrek Swamp is a mosquito breeding ground. The most annoying part of summer is rich white girls, but the second worst part of summer is mosquitoes. According to studies that definitely exist, 92% of mosquitoes come directly from Shrek Swamp. Reason 40, Shrek thinks an outhouse is high-end plumbing. Shrek once clogged my toilet worse than Blaze ever has, and when I was upset with him, he blamed it on the toilet. He said my plumbing is garbage, and his outhouse has no problem swallowing his massive Shrek bombs. He would not accept the fact that he doesn't have a problem because it's a hole in the ground. Reason 41, Shrek's idea of a romantic date is watching Slugs race. I once made the regrettable decision to agree to go on a date with Shrek. He literally just had me watch Slugs crawl around for 3 hours. 4th worst date I've ever had. Reason 42, he killed my cousin Mr. Biscuits. Did I forget to mention this earlier? Sorry, there's just so much injustice I sometimes forget to mention the smaller details. Mr. Biscuits was killed in a car accident, where Shrek threw a meteor at Mr. Biscuits' car and completely obliterated it, killing Mr. Biscuits in the process. Reason 43. The voices in my head tell me Shrek is living in my attic.
Well, where do you think his outhouse is?
Reason 44. He seems to have a strange fixation with his donkey. No image for this slide, as I'm afraid of what the image would end up being. Let's just say I don't think PETA would be happy. Reason 45. Shrek once made a your mom joke about my mom. I refused to repeat the joke as it was very offensive, but I do not tolerate people disrespecting my mom. I have since devoted my entire life to making as many your mom jokes as possible to prove that I'm the master of the genre, not Shrek. Reason 46. Shrek thinks Shrekfest is the most important holiday. Every year in the garbage state I live in, Wisconsin, there's a putrid celebration of all things Shrek. The heathens that celebrate this holiday refer to it as Shrekfest. One of my life missions is to someday infiltrate and ruin Shrekfest. Get me to 1,000 subscribers and I'm gonna do it. I swear to God, I will ruin Shrekfest from the inside out. Reason 37. I used to be Shrek. This is a very hard thing for me to admit, but back when I was little, I was the original Shrek. Being Shrek used to be a title I held with pride and glory. Then the year after I was born, the movie Shrek came out, where this horrifying ogre copied my style and decided he wanted to be just like me. Eventually, after his garbage movie blew up, everyone associated me as being Shrek, and I retired the title, changing my wardrobe, and took a shower. Ever since Shrek defiled my image like this, I have sworn an oath of vengeance against him. This is a debt that can only be repaid with his life. And yes, that is actually me. Reasons to hate Shrek are endless. My time is not. I'm not putting any more work into this dumb slideshow, so I hope you enjoyed. Let's not forget, this entire slideshow is in memory of cousin Mr. Biscuits. May you rest in peace. You were taken by Shrek too early, and you will forever be missed. Also, if we hit 50 subscribers, I'll make a stupid slideshow about why I hate the British. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.